Enlisting women as informal leaders of cultural change, leveraging untapped potential for positive organizational transformation. Abstract. This article examines the untapped potential of enlisting women as informal leaders to catalyze positive cultural change within organizations. While women often serve as influential mentors and advisors among colleagues, their informal leadership roles frequently go unrecognized by senior management focused on formal hierarchy. Through a review of relevant literature across disciplines like leadership, organizational behavior, diversity, and inclusion, the article outlines an evidence-based framework for identifying key informal women leaders dispersed throughout companies. It then discusses strategies such as leveraging their diverse perspectives in strategic planning, empowering their leadership through mentorship, and addressing resistance to build momentum for cultural evolution initiatives. When intentional efforts are made to surface, engage, and activate these grassroots change agents, organizations possess a powerful mechanism for sparking bottom-up cultural shifts from within. Case study examples demonstrate how various organizations have realized transformational results by enlisting informal women leaders to advance goals like improved innovation, talent utilization, and business performance over the long run. As someone with over 15 years of experience consulting with and researching global organizations across multiple industries, I have had a unique vantage point to observe the evolution, and in some cases stagnation, of many corporate cultures. One consistent pattern that emerges is that cultures where women are authentically included and empowered to contribute at all levels tend to be the most innovative, adaptive, motivated, and profitable. Mateos de Cabo et al. 2019. Yet women remain underrepresented in formal leadership positions across most sectors. Catalyst. 2022. Today we will explore an alternative approach, recognizing and leveraging the informal leadership potential of all women in an organization to catalyze cultural change from the bottom up. Harnessing informal leadership influence. While formal titles and job descriptions delineate authority and responsibilities within traditional hierarchical structures, informal networks of influence also exist in every organization. Cross et al. 2001. These networks carry significant power to shape norms, behaviors, and mindsets. Brass, 1984. Women, especially in male-dominated fields, frequently find themselves operating as informal leaders and mentors to peers and subordinates, despite lacking formal power or authority. Ely et al. 2011. However, their influence often goes unrecognized or underutilized by senior leaders aiming to evolve company culture. Intentional efforts must be made to surface these informal women leaders, understand their spheres of impact, and enlist their support for cultural transformation initiatives. O'Neill et al. 2008. Identifying key informal women leaders. The first step is developing a process to systematically identify informal women leaders throughout the organization. Hollander. 2008. Beyond simply relying on nominations or anecdotes, leaders should conduct network mapping analyses to surface those who others consistently seek out for advice, guidance, information sharing, and problem solving regardless of rank or title. Cross and Thomas. 2009. Performance reviews, 360-degree feedback, and employee surveys can also provide data on who yields influence beyond their job description. Town halls, skip-level meetings, and one-on-one conversations allow upper management to directly observe women's abilities to engage, energize, and lead discussions among peers. Once identified, these informal leaders should be recognized for their contributions and invited to contribute to strategic initiatives. Leveraging diverse perspectives on cultural evolution with a better understanding of where informal women leaders hold sway. Organizational change efforts can be restructured to leverage their untapped influence. For cultural evolution around topics like diversity, equity, and inclusion. Work-life integration. or innovative new strategies. Recruiting input and feedback from diverse internal focus groups facilitates buy-in. Shaw et al. 2018. Having informal women leaders help design and lead these discussions enables management to hear perspectives that may otherwise be silenced or omitted. The insights surfaced can then inform executive decision-making on cultural priorities and roll out plans tailored to resonate at all levels. Ely and Thomas. 2020. For example, at a global tech firm, embedding informal women leaders into rebooting their parental leave policies yielded policy changes 4 times as many employees utilized in the first year, creating a ripple effect through mentorship beyond direct contributions. Informal women leaders can spark widespread cultural shifts simply by empowering others to step into leadership through mentorship and sponsorship. Janis et al. 2013. Intentional mentorship programs pairing high-potential women, especially those in male-dominated domains, with established informal women leaders has proven hugely impactful. O'Brien et al. 2010. Mentees gain leadership confidence and sponsors gain protégés to carry forward their influence networks. For a consumer products giant, such a program led to a 30% increase in mid-level women promotions within 2 years as mentees assumed managerial roles. Hewlett. 2013. On a larger scale, pairing each informal women leader with just 3 to 5 mentees could exponentially grow the ranks of future leaders primed to serve as change agents. Overcoming resistance and building momentum. Of course, cultural evolution often faces resistors uncomfortable with change. Kezar. 2018. Several strategies can be employed to overcome resistance and build momentum. First, clearly articulate a compelling vision for an inclusive culture and the tangible benefits it provides in terms of performance, innovation and talent retention. Earhart et al. 2003. Then engage resistors respectfully through transparent dialogue to understand concerns and mitigate valid risks. Ely et al. 2012. At the same time, showcase early success stories from pilot initiatives to demonstrate proof of concept. Consistency from upper leadership in walking the talk through actions and communications helps ensure the changes stick. Groisberg and Slind. 2012b. For a fast-growing startup, the CEO personally sponsored quarterly learning sessions with informal women leaders discussing their challenges and triumphs, which helped win over initial skeptics. Sustained progress and visible buy-in from all levels will gradually turn resistors into allies. Conclusion: while most organizations acknowledge the business case for gender diversity and inclusion, many continue struggling with slow, top-down cultural evolution. By recognizing, engaging, empowering, and activating the untapped leadership potential of informal women leaders already immersed throughout their ranks, companies possess a powerful yet underutilized change mechanism. With intentional efforts to surface these leaders, leverage their diverse perspectives, unleash their mentorship influence, and address resistance proactively, organizations can spark bottom-up cultural shifts capable of transforming mindsets, behaviors, and performance outcomes from within. Looking ahead, the most adaptive firms will ensure their cultures are primed for innovation and growth by making space for all talent to lead, formally and informally.